So you want to create Fire Emblem Portraits. This video will teach you how. So everything provided is in the description with links that will take you to everything you need. First, you're going to want Fire Emblem GBA Builder. This is where you're going to put in portraits for your ROM hack. Then we're going to have a few links. First off, this is your Pixel website. I use Pixel. Then we're going to have the character creator, which is in the description. And we're going to take you to the link to the repository, which holds many of the mugs that you're going to need. So first off, you're going to want to create your character. And we're going to do that by using the Fire Emblem character creator. Now make sure you keep the Fire Emblem character creator once you download the zip into a folder and have everything in the same folder. Otherwise it won't work. What we're going to do is create a character. So I already have an idea on who we're going to build of. So we're going to pick our character of Hollywood, Will, the good old assassin who you're never going to really see assassinate, Germ. So we're going to move around the faces a bit. You can move them around how you want. Keep in mind if you do scale, it will increase it, but also make the pixels a bit more pixely. And you could rotate it, but again, it also mixes with the pixels a bit. So I like to keep them just how they are. All right. So we're going to make our character like this. But you could do other things. For example, how about we get Pharrell's hair, Bell's hood, and Wallace, why not? You could do stuff like that, or see, it's very easy to make portraits. You're gonna have to pick the right hairstyle, make sure they work right in the body. But yeah. I already have examples put up here, so what you're going to want to do is also, one thing I forgot to mention, sorry, is that you want to export it into a 9696, because if you plan on putting an FEBuilder, we're going to have to edit that. So your file will show up here, and this will be the result. I already have this guy here. And what you're going to want is you're going to want that face of the character. So since we use Will's face, we're going to download Will's there. We're also going to take Arc, use him, and I really would here, just because. Anyway, so this is where you would download the mugs. Now keep in mind for the mug specifically, FE8, you can download FE7 colors, but if you want to pick that color scheme, for FE7 colors, you can click the ones for Sacred Stone colors. I personally think the Sacred Stone colors is pretty good, so you should pick that one, in my opinion. And for Binding Blade's pretty unique, because while there are FE other colors, there are blinking animations and mouth animations provided here. FE6 does not originally have these. They don't have blinking animations, so if you want to get FE6 characters, make sure you use these. It's good at a better idea to, if you plan on using FE8 colors, you recolor them into the FE8 colors, specifically the skins and stuff, their skin tone, and then copying them over. So let's go to Pixel. And what we want is we want to have portrait. So since we're using Will, we're going to just put Will here. Or better yet, actually, we're going to use Urk and just use here for his colors. And we're going to take our good guy. What we're going to do is copy rectangular section, copy this entire area, copy this, and paste away. There you go. And then we're going to take our guy right over here, and copy him right over here. All right. So that's our plan. All right, let's get started. First off, let us replace you with Will. All right. So what we're going to do is take Will's happy smile and try to find the exact moment. Put that here. Will's eyes. All right. Oh, that seems good. Seems like those are actually the right position for our character's eyes and mouths. So, just general advice because of how Fire Emblem Builder works. As you can see, we can move the eye and mouth animations. If you want to move a character, these specific rectangles, so you can put them in the portraits here, it goes by 8 every time. So let's say Will's eyes was over here, for example. You would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you would copy, and then you would paste them here. Whoops. Do that. All right. Oh, we got Will's eyes. And luckily for us, we have that. And we have his mouth. Let's put his mouth here. Oh, whoops. We weren't supposed to copy that. There we go. So we have the eyes and colors. So what are we going to do now? Well, now we're going to take the colors. I have Urk here because I want to use his color scheme. You can choose a lot more colors. Generally, the idea is you have to have 16 colors as maximum. That is the amount you can have. But what I'm going to recommend is if you were first building a portrait, use the same color scheme as a character to give you a general idea on what you should do. So we're going to take Urk's color scheme. Put them here. We're going to grab Will's skill tone because it's a bit more easy. Put that here. And I think I'll keep the grays over here. So what we're going to do is a few things. As you can notice, as you can see, we're probably not, actually, it'll be better if I show you this. Because of the portraits, we're going to put 95, 75, 79. You'll see why we'll do that a lot later. And we're going to cancel this out to get our current colors. We have too many colors. So we're going to want to reduce that as much as possible. The first thing that we want to do is look for any kind of way of reducing colors. We're going to first reduce the color over this thing. This little yellow over here. We're going to put that as the skin tone. There we go. And this brown part over here, I can show that, is the only one. So we're going to replace that with some skin tone. Give it on some colors. Now let's go do this. All right, so we still have a lot of colors. Let's just pick a point. See how many colors we're doing. We can see that we have 2 browns, so let's try reducing that. And look at that, we have 2 browns over here that are basically only being used for the eyes. So let's just make sure once again that those are the browns. Alright. Let's replace those colors. Let's use the brown, I guess. Or the gray. That looks good. Alright, I see we have 2 whites. Okay, we could just keep the white there if we wanted to. If you don't want to keep the white, it's not that noticeable. Sometimes I will just replace the white. It is incredibly noticeable. I want to try keeping it for this one. So, let's see what else we can replace. Right? Actually, it seems like... Oh. Huh. Alright, let's just grab that one anyway. Alright, so what we should be doing right now, anyway, is grabbing Will's mouth. That sounds weird. So, let's grab some part of his mouth. Copy that. And import. Oop. Oh, cut it. Oops. Copy that. Paste them there. And we'll just keep this one. So, for the eyes, seems like Will has a different as part of his hair over here. So what we're going to do is, just to make sure, we're going to copy and paste the hair colors here. Just to make sure he doesn't get in the way. So his colors are there as well. So since the eyes are there, what we could do instead is that, and since our eye color is gray, we will that gray instead. Alright. Now let's see if this will work. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Look at the eyes. Alright, well, you can go bye-bye. Alright, so what we're going to do here, since we have all this figured out, is replace Will. Or Irk, sorry. So, how do you make this miniature portrait thing? Make your character smaller. That's what we're going to do. So, 95, 79 again. We're going to worry about the colors a bit later. Seems like we're on the right track. So, we are going to export. And what I like to do is put 43. I generally think you should do either 40 through 45 and find the right one for you. Want a PNG, download that. And we'll just replace Irk with that. All right, undo, add new frame. Look at that, we have a pixelized portrait of that. So we want to copy this. And we're going to keep this right over. There we go. All right, now we're going to do a basic bit of editing. This isn't going to be exactly polished, but it's the easiest way of doing it like this. All right, now the face. The face is going to be the worst part. So let's see if we can use some of your assets. All right. All right, so it seems like we're going to need the gray again. Copy this. Okay, that's a bit big for our portrait, but no matter. Oops, delete that one by accident. Oops. All right, what we can do for a mouth is actually just copy a bit of it. I think that looks nice. It's not exactly going to be perfect, but what are you going to do? All right, for the hair, this one's always going to be a bit messy. What I like to do is just edit it a bit. All right, it's a bit messy, but we're going to stick for it for now. All right, we have one more color we can get rid of. So what color do we want? That one's important. That one seems important. Ah, it's that one. So if we're in a situation like this, what I like sometimes to do is take out the white. Like it's for some reason. What we're going to do is take the white away, so grab the skin color and just do that. Not really that noticeable of a change. But we've done it, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 colors. And our character seems pretty good. So let's export that. Alright, now let's go to GBA Builder, import. Oh, that was one of the Alright, so as you can see, we need to move the portrait a bit. Oh, as you can see, we can see that the looks fine. So let's load up. And looks like we have a portrait here. Alright, let's go restart it. You're gonna start talking? Ah, there you go, see? Look at that, our portrait is working fine. Alright. So, that's our made portrait. Spliced in, ready to go. Also, something that we can do is... we can use blink to portrait. And if that ROM does it correctly, it allows you to see the blinking ones without seeing the mouth ones. So if you just need to focus on that and worried about it, there you go. So that's how you can make a portrait in Fire Emblem very easily. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helped, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.